1913 AD. The passenger line Orpheus disappeared mysteriously. A search team was assembled to find the missing ship. Their endeavor failed to uncover any evidence. Time for something a little bit out of the ordinary for my LPs. Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Echo Knight, one of FromSoftware's earliest games, I think their 7th game period, and one of the many they made for the PlayStation back in the day. Let's not mess around and get right on into it. 1937, America. On this day I received a most peculiar letter. The sender's name is Henry Osmond, my father. This was the first letter I had received from my father since the day I left home. The only thing enclosed within the letter was a small key I have no recollection of. I haven't the slightest idea what message my father was trying to get across. Is this Richard Osmond? This is the New York City Police Department. We would like to ask you a few questions regarding your father. Your father was a strange man, living alone in this place. He doesn't even show up when his own house burns down. We're here. You can look around all you want, since you are family. Try not to touch too much, though, we're still investigating. I wonder why he chose to live alone here in this secluded place. Your father seems to have been an artist or something. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any art tools in here. And the game begins. You had one hell of a strange father. I mean, hey, I think all of our families are a little bit on their own way. Guy, don't judge. Don't be an asshole. Echo Knight is, by and large, a horror exploration adventure game. You walk around in first person. The main D-pad works like tank controls. Down and up move you backwards and forward, respectively. Left and right rotate you. The shoulder buttons are what you use to look up and down and strafe outright. You can pick things up with the X button, investigate them with the triangle button for minor details as long as the reticule or the thing you're looking at glows. Walk from room to room. Relatively straightforward, though I will admit the controls take some getting used to. Thankfully, this game and its sequels have some really in-depth options menus. The main thing you want to do up here is pick up this winding key, because the first section of the game is just to get you used to how the game controls and what you should be looking out for in terms of puzzles and items on the area. These are the various control configs. I prefer the default because I like having the strafe and viewing angle set to its own set buttons. But yeah, there's a lot of options here. You can even change the typeface in the font in game. In the case you want something that's more readable, you can increase your walking speed, which I recommend doing, because otherwise the games take forever. You can even go even faster than that, which of course is what speedrunners, I would guess, would do. Ultimately, this isn't a game that I feel most people would probably like to speedrun, because it's not very random. There's a bed. My father must have been sleeping here. Yeah, probably. It's locked. My father cherished his grandfather clock. The hands obviously don't move anymore. Well, we have some keys. Might as well see if they work. Hey, it unlocked. And a winding key is meant to be used in a grandfather clock if memory serves from my grandparents' home, so, hey, might as well see if it does anything. And immediately we're faced with one of the game's odder controls. You can hold the circle button to go into a crouch position, but you need to hold it again to toggle it off. Was that a book? What's this? A book? Whoa. What the absolute hell was that? Well, we're in a train now, I guess. This is just my life now. Hi. How you doing? What is it? Go away if you don't want anything. Please, just let me be. Every NPC in the game, by and large, has 2 or 3 different lines of dialogue if you talk to them multiple times. Sir, please remain seated while we pass through this tunnel. We are passing through a tunnel. Please remain seated. Alright. Screw you, then I'm going this way. To peel back the curtain a little bit, more or less the entire game is constructed of puzzle areas with very minor linear areas within them. So get used to my pace being relatively upright. I'm not wasting much time in this game. My grandfather wanted to go on a trip. I didn't want to go. I want to go home. Yes. Have we met before? I'm sorry, I can't seem to remember you. I doubt it, given I don't know where I am either. Let's see what's back here. Nothing! Not gonna lie, that sound is kind of relaxing, though. I like the sound of trains. Not a big train guy, but I think they're real cool. Was a big Thomas the Tank Engine fan as a kid, though. Won't lie about that. No, die. What's with that look, huh? That's probably not good. Conductor? We might have a problem. Oh, we most definitely have a problem. Oh, shit. Damn, he took the keys. And he's completely dead. But he dropped this crank, which we might be able to put to good use. Keep your eye for even the smallest details on the floors and shelves in this game, because they like to hide objects very commonly in plain sight, even if it's like the smallest piece of paper that you need to actively progress in the game. And ultimately, I wouldn't say this game is very hard as long as you're progressing at a decent pace, constantly looking around at every little nook and cranny. Either way, solution here, there's a hole. I might be able to look inside this car from here. Well, we just got a crank that can fit a hole. Let's try it out. What are you doing? Maybe you didn't hear me. Drop your weapon, or I will kill her. Are you mad? She's your granddaughter. Yes, she's my cute little granddaughter. But you're after me. You loathe me, not her. Have you the heart to take an innocent soul? Damn you! I knew you were after me for quite some time now. I'm well prepared. In my opinion, you're not suited for this. You're too damn honest and righteous. You're too nice to kill. But I guess that is one reason you've made it this far. My granddaughter's life is in your hands. What shall it be? Looks like I win. Foolish boy. So, is everything alright? Shut up! It's nothing. You didn't hear a thing. Take this. Oh, yes, but... okay. The stone. Are you okay? I'm sorry I scared you. Do you like your grandfather? My grandfather is scary. Your grandfather has been possessed by demons. I've been chasing that demon with this blue stone. Keep this piece with you until we meet again. It will protect you from anything. May I ask your name? Kreia Rockwell. I'm Henry. Henry Osmond. We shall meet again. Goodbye, Kreia. Damn fool, you should have just taken the money and left. He shouldn't die that easily. Well, holy shit, that Henry Osmond, wasn't that the name of our dad? Something is afoot here, and it's not just the clan from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's see if we can do anything to help in there. First of all, Kreia, you all right? In shock. Gotcha. Understandable. Have a nice day. I'll see if I can do anything to help Henry out here. Can't you see? You're possessed by that stone. I can't die. Not like this. That will be enough gibberish. You shall die now. This will not be the last of me, William Rockwell! Run, you coward. Possessed by this stone? I'll never hand this over. Not to anyone. What on earth just happened to us? Now, I should note, you'll see me do it here, you can get two different texts for certain items by both trying to investigate them and picking them up with the X button, or investigating them for a description with the triangle. And you can actively read the book I just picked up, I just forget to do that for a few parts. With that, though, welcome to our first proper puzzle room, and it's here I'd like to recommend you get into a pattern. Whenever you're in a darker room, look for the light switch and turn on the lights. Let's check out this little painting. I wonder if this was my father's work. It's a painting of two statues facing each other. And in this very chest-like room, we have three other objects. A wooden chair, a statue of a lady, which if you try to move with the X button, it must be stuck to the ground, for it refuses to move, as well as a smaller statue modeled after a child. The puzzle here is just to move the one statue in front of the other. This is just to get you used to manipulating items within the world to solve whatever you may need to. Get used to that. It's gonna happen a whole bunch. Given this game doesn't have actual combat, it's more so just a puzzle adventure game, this is gonna be what most of the game is. A ship?
Who are you?
Good question. Oh.
What are you doing here? Come with me.
I have no option in this, do I?
You shall not leave. You mustn't go outside of this room. Is that understood?
But leaving places is how you progress in video games. How am I supposed to win if I don't do that? Welcome to the game proper. The House of Our Father is more or less a tutorial area. We're done with the basic tutorials. Now it's time to get into more of the game's main mechanics. With that said, make sure you check every single drawer you come across, because there's a good chance you'll find a curing potion or something else in there. Curing potions, as their name would suggest, heal you from any damage you've taken from the very few actual combat encounters, quote-unquote, there in the game. Next up, we want to come in here and grab that obvious giant book, but this thing won't open. Wonder if it's due to the thick wire locking the doors together. The important thing to grab in here is this leather organizer. This is more or less how, if you're playing the game blind, you're going to make your best bets at progressing the system in the game, because it places notes about every character in the game you've met, who they are, where they're from, and anything about them that might help you figure out the minor puzzles in the game. Yeah, it is odd, though, that youth's name was the same as our father's. I'm sure none of this information will come back into play. What do you mean it's a video game? And it totally will be. What do you mean it's especially a FromSoft video game and them telling stories bit by bit and anachronistically, rather, has been their deal for damn near their entire existence outside of Metal Wolf Chaos and Armored Core. Either way, barring one other occasion, I'm not going to be looking at the note system in the game. I'm just going to be showing you how to do what you need to do to get through the game. If you're playing the game yourself, which I do recommend because I like this game a lot, I recommend looking at that regularly whenever you might learn something new about a character to hopefully figure out more puzzles. But with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 2, we're going to start the game proper now that our little tutorial segment's out of the way. See you guys then.